Hi, my name is Meet Patel, and I'm going to be sharing my presentation about a STEM professional for this month's Amplify STEM video. First, I'm going to begin by introducing myself. I'm a junior. I'm a kinesiology major that's planning to go to med school and hopefully have a career in sports medicine. I'm of Indian ethnicity, but I have been raised here in Michigan. So the underrepresented STEM professional that I'm going to talk about today is going to be Subrahmanyan Chandrasekhar. Um, He was born in 1910 and he died in 1995. He was born and raised in a British-controlled India. He later, at the age of 20, attended Cambridge for college that was on a scholarship grant that was awarded to him from the Indian government. He later became an astrophysicist that studied stars after he graduated from Cambridge. Then, later on in his adult life, he became a professor at the University of Chicago from 1938 until 1952. He was initially underappreciated, but he was finally awarded recognition and credited for all his work in astrophysics with a Nobel Prize in 1983. But this award came 40 years after his main concept was accepted and created. For Chandrasekhar's work in astrophysics, as a young adult, he worked on evolutionary theories of massive stars. At the age of 20, while traveling to Cambridge, he came up with the concept that is known as the Chandrasekhar limit today. And that concept is that above a certain mass, electron degeneracy pressure in the core of a white dwarf star is not enough to counterbalance the gravitational self-attraction of the star. And that star will later on go to destruct. This concept, as I said before, is known as the Chandrasekhar limit, but this concept took many years to be accepted by the astrophysics community back when he came up with it. His work helped other scientists get a better understanding of supernovas, neutron stars, and black holes, and many other evolutionary theories of stars. Now, the reason why I chose Chandrasekhar as my STEM professional was, first of all, because he's of Indian ethnicity, just as I am. And I really feel like the Indian scientists, from my own experience, are usually underrepresented and untalked of in a lot of science classes here and in a lot of textbooks. We usually hear about the European scientists, the American scientists. Usually those are, from my experience, what I've heard about. And I also feel like that he's an idol to not just many Indian kids and scientists out there, but to many other minority groups and people of color out there. And finally, I also feel like this provided me an opportunity to read into more about him. I knew a little about him prior, but I got to read more articles about him. And it also got me to look into other underappreciated scientists from my family's country of origin as well. Thank you for listening to my presentation.